The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins through Roxana Abarca. Staton, who was treated with a controversial rescue created by Dr. Silas Mitchell, found herself infuriated by her treatment. Women were seen as weak and perpetually nervous, especially in the medical community, which was largely ignorant of real mental illnesses and struggle like postpartum depression. It all began when a couple, as can be seen in the writing, of very high social rank rent a summer house for 3 months with the aim that the wife, classified as a mentally ill, rest. The husband was a doctor and she had just given birth to their son. But instead of getting better, it gets worse. Since, in addition to enjoying the place, she began to pay attention to a yellow wallpaper that decorates the room where she and her husband slept. Although she had the art of uh, writing in her hands, she hid it so that neither her husband nor the maid would notice that gift. As the day go by, her situation worsens, since she does not stop fixing her attention on the yellow wallpaper, and now she even looks at figures that move from one side during the day and the other at night. Within a few days to return home, the figures that she saw at the beginning today have more shape. She sees a woman who escapes during the day and walks through the gardens along the path, but who hides not to be sight. Just on the last day of her stay in that house, she made a decision, and it was to help the woman who was trapped in the yellow wallpaper escape. She did not allow anyone to help her in that work. She only freed the trapped woman. She looked herself in the room and did it so. The husband was able to enter the room. He fainted when he saw the great disaster that his wife had made, but she was already free and was able to step over him. And so finishes the story, the greeting. Personally, it was a story that broke my heart, seeing the impotence of ancient women to be free to express themselves, to fulfill themselves, to live a life of their own choosing. The pain of the writer Perkins did nothing more than trace her own life, since, as I expressed at the beginning, she was also treated for a mental illness, when in reality she was a woman with a free soul. I conclude then that, as it appeared in the writing, the only person who can free us is ourselves. She made the decision to do it, and she did it. Thank you for your attention.